What's going on, YouTube? This is SG1 Sports, and we're back with another episode of our Tank Bigsby Heisman Challenge here on NCAA football. You can see we have made it to the top. We are number one on the Heisman watch list, but a long season to go. And I'm making it a little bit harder. We've lowered the quarters to 6-minute quarters, I should say. I guess I got a little confused because I have the quarters on 8-minute quarters, and that's what I used to always play like dynasties on. But we, for the Heisman challenges, always do 6-minute quarters. That's why I always did it. So yeah, that's why I had so many carries. I mean, we already had like a crazy number of carries, and we got to lower it down, make it a little bit harder. We were way too quick to get to number one. I didn't want to start over though, since we'd already played these games. I wanted to keep this one going, and we're going to lower it again to 6-minute quarters, and we're going to be playing LSU. So a very tough game coming up here in our next game. We'll see if we can take care of business here in the rain. So we, expect to run the ball a lot anyways. Pretty good LSU team here on the game, and we'll see what we can do as we are, again, the front runner right now for the Heisman Trophy. We'll see if that continues. All right, here we go. First play of the game. We're going to try to run it right up the middle. Still got TJ Finley in there at quarterback. He's played pretty well, actually. All right, first play, Tank. Up the middle, and yeah, it's going to be tough sledding in this game. You see his stats so far: 131 yards, or 131 carries, I should say, 631 yards, 8 touchdowns. But he's also been really good in the pass game. We've been able to get him some big plays with screens and things like that. So that's been a big part of this, and I think that's a big part of the reason why he is number one on the Heisman list right now. A lot of touchdowns as well. 4 yards on that play, a big 3rd down and 3 coming up. All right, we're going to try the screen here on 3rd down, see if we can get a first down here a little bit. This is not a great play call for 3rd down. It's risky, but it worked. And Tank's going to get out to the 40-yard line, 9 yards on that reception. So we are off to a good start here against LSU. First down and 10. They take away Tank, so Finley going to have to keep it. And, not a bad runner. He picks up 7 yards on the play. We don't want to throw it all. I mean, we don't want to run it all game. We don't have to run the ball every time. So we're going to throw it here. But Tank is in the play. I mean, we have a chance to throw in the ball here coming across. And that's where I'd like to go. And you see the speed going to pick up a first down. That didn't look good at first. But he just used his speed to pick up a nice gain. Already 2 catches and 20 yards. First down, Tank out of the ball game. Jarquez Hunter in there. See what he can do. He'll pick up about 3. Got to keep him honest here. Got to get some play action passes involved in the game. Can't just run it every time. And that's a risky throw, but it somehow gets through to Coy Moore for a first down. Big play there through the air. We are in the red zone. Still Tank Bigsby not back into the game. I thought maybe he would be back for this play. So it'll be Hunter. He'll pick up 3. Tank now back into the game for this 2nd down and 7. Let's see if we can get a good run. Not doing much there. Actually, maybe lost a yard. So far in the run game, haven't done too much. Just 3 carries for 7 yards. And do have the 2 passes. We're going to have to try to just pick up this first down. If we could maybe get it inside the 5-yard line, maybe have a chance to run it in. We'll see. Going to look over here to this curl route. It's not there. Rolling out, Finley to the end zone. Oh, they said he was out of bounds. They said he was out of bounds. I thought we had that. So a big game here against the rival LSU. Good team. We got to take the points. Not what we wanted for our first drive, but we do at least take the 3-0 lead. Into the first quarter, we got 5 carries, 19 yards, 3.8 average, not great. 3 catches, 16 yards. So an okay start here in the first quarter. We're going to get back to it here in the second quarter. We did get a stop from our defense. Once again, they have stepped up here in this game. We would really like to get one in the end zone on this drive. 1st and 10. Going to Bigsby. And a pickup of 3. Going to try to sneak in a little read option here. I don't know if this will work or not. And it did. Don't quite have the block there. Lineman couldn't get out in front. If we would have got that block, that might have been a touchdown. He had a lot of room, but couldn't get it done. 3rd down and 2. We're going to lean on Tank for this play. They are really trying to stop up the middle. I'm going to shift the line to the right. See if we can bust this to the outside. Receivers are going to have to get a block out there, and they did not, and they're going to destroy us on that play. It's no gain. It's 4th down. We're going to have to punt it again. Defense once again coming up strong. They force another punt. You know, this is about winning the Heisman, but you want to win the games because you want your team to be ranked really high at the end of the season. I mean, if we're terrible, we're probably not going to have a chance to win the Heisman. And, yeah, they're just destroying. We are not getting the blocks up front. So Tank's not getting much help from his line or these receivers blocking. And you can see right there, number 14. Well, actually, he went and got his block. The other defenders came off of their blocks, and just too many LSU defenders there. We may have to try to throw it a little bit more in this game because they are really loading up and stopping the run. There is a wide open receiver. Shedrick Jackson makes the catch, 18 yards. And again, we might just have to throw it. We might have to throw it here a little bit more than I'd like to. Again, we're trying to get Tank the ball. His stats may not be as good in this game. If that's what we have to do. We got to win the game first and foremost. There's a nice little cross underneath. Capers makes the catch. Only 4 yards, though. Would have liked to seen him turn the ball upfield a little bit quicker. We also have to watch the clock here, getting down to about 2 minutes in the first half. Mike can hit Tank coming out of the backfield. No, they took it away, and now we throw it into coverage. Very lucky that was not intercepted. Just a terrible pass, and it almost got us. So 3rd down and 6 coming up, under 2 minutes to play. Would really like to pick up this first down. Really don't want to kick another field goal. Shanker wide open. We got him. First down inside the 20-yard line. Big play there. That is a huge play because if we don't convert there, have to settle for the field goal, there's a chance LSU will go down and maybe get a touchdown. So that was big. Now we have some time so we can go back to the ground. Look at that. Our defense has only given up 2 first downs in this game. Really impressive. Here we go. Back to the ground. Bigsby. Just not enough speed to get to the outside that time, and we're going to lose 2 yards. I'm going to try to go back to the ground. I don't know if this is going to work or not. We'll at least take some time off the clock in case we don't score. Oh, we got some blocks this time and pick up about 5 yards. So 3rd down and 7 coming up. So you're up to 29 yards. I'm looking for a good play call. We're going to try the curls. This is sometimes a risky play. Sometimes it'll turn into an interception if they jump the route. We'll see what happens here. Well, they're all over it. Finley, wow, we probably could have gone back to it. They took it away at first. They jammed the receivers, and maybe actually, like I said, I could have gone back to that, but oh well. We'll settle for the field goal here. Take the clock down and try to come out in the second half. If you've watched this series, you know we have had some first halves like this where we have really struggled to run the ball, and then we just get it going in the second half. The offensive line starts blocking better. Tank starts playing better. This is a tough test, though, against a good LSU defense. We'll see if we can get it done in the second half. But a field goal here will give us a 6-point lead with 8 seconds left. All right, at the half, we've got 29 yards. That's the second time I've done that. 29 yards on 11 carries, a long of 6. So we just have not busted out a good run at all. We got 3 catches for 16 yards. Gonna have to get it going here in the second half. If we have a similar second half, then we're probably not going to still be number 1 in the Heisman race, I would say. So let's see what the defense can do. See if they can continue to play the way they have played all game long. They do. They get us a stop, get the ball right back. Just really hats off to the defense in this game. They have played great. Now it's up to us. If we can get a touchdown here, I feel like we'll be in good shape. Back to the ground we go. Bigsby, look at number 23 just fly through there. That was just great. That's Baskerville, the linebacker. That was just a great play by him. This is a good LSU defense, like I said. And it's going to be tough to run the ball on them, as you have seen so far in this game. All right, back to the air. We've had a lot more success throwing the football, and we may just have to do that in this game. Underneath to Jackson. He'll pick up about 4. So 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. I'm going to try to hit Johnson here on this left side. See if it's there. It is. Complete. First down across midfield. And a big play. All right, 1st and 10. New set of downs. Let's see if we can get something on the ground. Trying to bounce it to the outside, and it just didn't work. Maybe I had a hole up the middle, but if we hadn't stumbled, I think we might have had a better play there. 2nd down and 12. We need to get those yards back. See if we can get about 5 on this play. Make it a more manageable 3rd down. And there we go. Nice little run. But again, it's Baskerville just flying around. And we just cannot get past him. 3rd down and 7. We'll have to throw it here. I mean, we could go 4-down territory, but the way the defense is played, I think it would be wise to punt it if we don't get it. But let's see if we can pick it up. Oh, it's caught! Touchdown! The defender gambled, and it didn't work. Touchdown. Huge play through the air. And we're going to take a 13-0 lead in this one. Well, I guess we could go for 2. Now, we're just going to kick the extra point. 3:19 to play in the 3rd quarter. Auburn 13, LSU 0. All right, at the end of the 3rd quarter, Tank now with 36 yards on 17 carries, just 2.1 yards per carry. Still just the 3 catches, 16 yards, no touchdowns in this game. It has just been I mean, it's not really been him. It's been the offensive line. They've really let us down in this game. LSU's defense is really good. But we're in the 4th quarter, and we've got a 13-0 lead. And we're going to go play action here on the first play, see if we can maybe catch them with a big play. Hit as we throw, and that is not – I was going deep to 11, but they hit us. Hit Finley right as he was throwing it. He's played well today, 10 of 14. You see his numbers. It's been a – you know, I feel like I could throw it a little bit more, but I'm trying to get Tank the ball in this game. There's Shanker wide open. See, they're leaving us open in this. Their secondary has not been playing well at all, but we just can't run the ball. Like, if I was not doing a Heisman challenge, I would probably just throw the ball pretty much every play. I mean, it's there. But like I said, we're trying to get the yards for Tank. I mean, this is the Heisman challenge. That's the whole goal. Finally, a decent – well, they shut it down. I thought we might have a big play there for a second, but, you know, hey, a gain of 4, that's positive in a game like this. I haven't really tried a counter or anything like that in this game. Let's see what we can do here. We're going to try the counter play. And not going to pick up a 1st down, but another gain of 4. We'll take it. 3rd down and 4, trying to – or excuse me, 3rd down and 3, trying to pick up this 1st down. Man, I don't like our chances here. Well, yes, Tank gets it done. Pick up a 5. Big run there and a big 1st down. He's up to 49 yards, but on 20 carries. That's the problem. Way too many carries in this game. I'm trying to find, you know, something, some kind of play that might work to get a big gain. I don't know. All right, 4:14 to go. Back to the ground. Tank running strong, picks up 3 yards. All right, I took a timeout because Tank was a little bit tired, and I didn't want him to sub out. We need to try to get some yards here. Going to try the toss play. No idea if this will work. It might. Oh, look at that. We were so close. So close. The defensive lineman just tripped him up. That was almost it. That was almost our big play. Just close. Should we try a halfback pass? Should we try to maybe throw the ball, let Tank throw the ball? I don't know. That's probably not going to work. That toss play was pretty good, though. I'm going to try another one on 3rd down and 3. Again, we were just about an inch away from busting that one for a big, big gain. Let's try it again. And, of course, it doesn't work this time. This is probably pretty dumb, but I feel comfortable with this 13-point lead, only 2:40 to go. I'm going to go for this and see if we can get something for Tank. And, yeah, there it is. I mean, they can't guard our receivers. The secondary for LSU, they have just not been winning the one-on-one battles. Our receivers have. And that was a big play to keep the drive alive and also give us a chance to maybe get some more carries here for Tank. Maybe bust off a big run so his yards don't look so terrible. We'll see what happens here. They're going to take him away. Look at that. This Baskerville, he has just destroyed us. 3 tackles for loss. Feels like he's had about 12. LSU took a timeout, so they're pretty much, this is it. They've got to get the ball back to have any chance. Bigsby not going to get, he loses 2 more yards. Wow. Going to try to set up the screen here on 3rd down and 16. Even if we don't get it, maybe we'll get him some yards in the passing game. I don't think we're going to get anything, though. They're all over it. Another loss. Wow, this LSU defense has been tough. All right, so we had to punt it away, but look at that. A fumble from LSU, and we get the ball back. So we're going to have a chance to maybe get something else here. Not a lot of time. Maybe we can get a big run. All right, back to Tank. A nice little juke move. Oh, and he just about busted it. That was almost the play that we were looking for. Up to 60 yards. I mean, that's not great, but it's not terrible. And I'm telling you, that was close. That's 2 plays where we've almost busted it. I just haven't quite been able to do it. Right up the middle, a gain of 6. I like these last 2 plays. I mean, these been 2 of our better running plays today. Maybe we're starting to wear down the LSU defense. I don't know. Maybe in misdirection. Again, I'm trying to find something that's going to spring us for a big play. We'll see if this will get us anything. And again, a nice run. Pick up a 5. If we can get a couple more of these, we're up to 71 yards. We're probably not going to get to 100, but we could maybe get to 80 yards. That's not a horrible day against a good defense. And, of course, he's out of the game now. So we're going to take a timeout here, get Tank back into the game, and maybe run like 2 more plays. I mean, I know I could go hurry up, but I'm trying to keep it somewhat realistic. I know in real life you're just going to take a knee here, but we're going to try to get a couple more carries. Especially the way we started running it. I mean, we're starting to get a little bit of a push. Our goal here is going to be to get to 80 yards. Can we get 4 more yards? 4 more yards, and then we'll call it a day. Let's see if he can get it done. Yes, he can. He'll get 5. And at the end of the day, it wasn't a great performance, but still 81 yards, not bad to add to his total for the season. So again, here are the numbers. 29 carries, 81 yards. We like the 81, but we don't like the 2.7 average. Not a good average, but at the end of the day, again, good defense. It wasn't a horrible day. It could have been worse. Only 15 yards through the air, 4 catches. So not even 100 total yards in this game. But like I said, could have been worse. Let's see where we are now on the Heisman watch list. All right, as you can see, we have dropped to number 2 on the Heisman list. Sam Hartman is number 1. We are still ahead of Bryce Young, Caleb Williams, Kenny McIntosh. If we thought LSU was tough, though, it's about to get even tougher. The Georgia Bulldogs are up next. We'll see what we can do against their great defense. Thanks for watching, and make sure you stay tuned for the next episode.